Hello, guys. I will educate you about inflation and what I think about inflation. And I've again solved a lot of problems. I probably will be known as problem solver of 21st century, basically, because I will live a long life, hopefully. And I'm way too smart to not be that guy. All right. Elon Musk is not going to solve our problems after all. Billionaires are not solving our problems. Maybe because we ditched Facebook. Do we like Amazon? No, because inflation. And Elon Musk is now playing the flip the bird game. How many times can you flip the bird? For some reason, I don't hear from Elon from my TikTok news, scoop. No one's talking about Elon anymore. That's sad. Even the Thunderfoot is not talking about Elon. What is happening? I'm scared. His Twitter is still working? That's unbelievable, dude. Anyways, yeah, Elon has to be eliminated, but he's top 63, bro. There's no way. Why is he so linked? I know he's linked with Thunderfoot, but that's it. Oh, TikTok. Oh, because now I have an expectation that Elon Musk is gonna show up on TikTok. I gave him a big ass scoop of TikTok, alright? 1% is a big deal. Anyways, let's dive into the bullshit of inflation. Because we know it's bullshit, but how does that work, right? It's not the point to just point out the bullshit. It's probably not gonna clickbait enough people to watch, but I don't care, bro. I'm just here to do a very simple process, alright? Find the problem, analyze the problem, express, and share with other people. Very simple process. Inflation is bullshit. So I found plenty of information to start with, but again, we're gonna have our timeline. How do I just do it like that? Yeah. I have my timeline, and then I have the part where I look at the fuss, alright? What other people are talking about. What's gonna happen when I type in inflation in YouTube search? Will I find interesting information? Obviously I will. But if I don't run out of my ideas, we're gonna just stick with that, alright? Because usually they just work. Alright, whatever I search for just reiterates the ideas that I expressed already, and it's boring. Or just archaic ways of thinking or whatever. But there's sometimes graphs, sometimes trigger words or something. I mean, anything can happen, so let's see if we run out of ideas or not, or it just triggers me into absolute rampage, talking about inflation all kinds of ways. Because there's a lot to break down here. You know, it's quite a deep topic, especially because it's probably not going to stop here. However, we have to look into the stats. Alright, so I need to know if inflation has been used more and more. And it wasn't. And now we have to zoom in 5 years. Alright, so right now, 5 years ago, it has been growing, it has been inflating. You know, it's a very scary thing when inflation inflates. You know, the idea of inflation inflates too. That's the double inflation, I would say. That's inflation squared. Not only people are scared of inflation, but it's like very nasty. But because we're aware of something, we might be able to stop it because of it. However, you must understand it's ridiculously complicated. It's probably, the best place to start is to understand that everything is tied to America in this case. And the moment we left gold standard or whatever, inflation has began. Why would gold standard keep inflation at bay? Well, you can just print money now. That's it. It's game over, basically. We created fiat currency and we started printing out money. We kind of needed to solve a problem and we solve it with fiat money. Now we're in trouble, alright? And I wish Bitcoin was able to save us and stuff like that. We could just invest into Bitcoin collectively. That's nice. But we need something better than that. We need to invest into something better. You know, normally I would just suggest to invest in yourself. That should better have inflation right there. Your brain better have inflation. Inflating brain is pretty cool. I want to educate people with inflating brains. It's so weird that I cannot reach out to like smart people. Like, what is happening? Are smart people all just somewhere in the corners, just creating videos and not interacting with anything because they're too smart? They will know. They know that their brains will melt if they find someone like me, you know, trolling around. Like, what? But you're smart, bro. I thought you were smart. It's so weird. I have to note it down. For some reason, it's hard to find a smart person to talk to. Like, why is that the case, bro? That's scary to me. Because if we don't bump into each other and exchange ideas, we will never actually break down the most annoying thing that we have to deal with right now is inflation. However, there are groups of people who don't give a fuck about inflation, and I'll tell you what those groups are. Alright? Gamers, if you game 6+ hours a day, you call a gamer, fucking deteriorated gamer, have pets. Alright. Well, celebrities don't care. But literally influencers. Influencers don't care. Obviously, rich people don't care about inflation. And drunks and idiots, alright, who just waste money regardless. You know, it doesn't matter. For them, it doesn't matter. It's actually quite a war, basically, between us and these little shits who think they can just sit around and do whatever the fuck they want and waste money on whatever the fuck they want, and we can just starve, basically. The rest of humanity can just starve. It's like, whoa, please stop right there, criminal scum. Alright? Everyone's suffering. It's time to put on a fucking mask. This time, the right is gonna tell you to put on a mask. You better put on the mask when the right tells you, alright? When the leftists tell you to put on a mask, you fucking spit in their face, alright? And push them off a cliff. So, but make sure that nobody sees you, because you know it's illegal. But still fucking do that, alright? But when the right person tells you to put on a mask, better do it as like you enter a speedrun competition, alright? If you fucking waste 1 second, he might get angry at you, okay? But if you do it fast enough, he might actually like you. You know, and will buy more masks from you or something like that. So in this case, stop it. Alright? Stop not caring about inflation. It's gonna get worse. It keeps getting worse. It's causing more and more problems, basically. And a lot of people are just ignorant to it because they love fucking ignorance so much. You know? It's another version of ignorance, my friends. Ignorance. Wow. No. Thumbs up, boys. We found it. Now it's inflation. It's just another way to talk about ignorance, basically. That's what inflation is. If we figured out how to solve problems, things wouldn't get more expensive. Things would get more affordable. I mean, that is fucking common sense, isn't it? Right? So I'm getting up to speed now. If we knew how to solve problems, everything would be more affordable. That's what a sensible person would say. However, I am stuck right now figuring out, alright, which legendaries are the most useless. Alright, useless legendaries. Let's fucking see, guys. Probably some warrior and priest legendaries are gonna be useless. Let's fucking see, bro. Oh, such a useless legendary, bro. Why do I play this legendary? I should disenchant it. Oh my god. So fucking useless, man. You understand what's going on, right? You understand why we're in an inflation, alright? Influencers crossing with gamers just create this pure fucking cancer of insanity, basically. Crossover of influencers and gamers and just social media in general creates insanity, boys. Just pure insanity. Holy shit. You have no idea. Like, in the background, as the more we see it, and it's actually accelerating, boys. It's gonna get worse. Fucking gonna get worse. Why? When we get into trouble, instead of touching grass and being social, basically, about it and talking about it and figuring out the solutions, we want to escape. We want to run. No, it's not you getting in trouble. It's everyone getting in trouble. The same fucking trouble. No fucking difference, my friends. Everyone's getting in the same trouble. It's pandemic time again, boys. But this time, it's fucking real. You can't just sit in your fucking room and do whatever the fuck you want. I will do it, because I don't give a fuck if I die, but you better fucking run, boy. You better fucking run and do something. Alright? I'm not afraid to fucking die. I will turn this entire world into hell if I die. Alright? All the things that I say will turn into a disaster prophecy insanity, boys. I will love to see it from, the beyond, the afterlife. I will be partying in afterlife, boys. I'll be fucking having fun. Looking at everyone's like, wow, look at these losers and lunatics. I do not, I am not attached to any single person. I don't give a fuck, bro. But you guys probably different. You guys have been nice the whole fucking time. You have a lot of friends, a lot of things to lose. Good luck trying to convince that this problem is gonna get worse. And where are you gonna run then? Alright, buy potatoes? Good luck, man. This is gonna be fucking hilarious to look at. So yeah, my anger is inflating too. I'm not gonna lie. That's how people want to solve this. It's like, I don't want to solve this. I just want to hide in a corner. I just want to earn money online right now because that's the thing. That's the current thing, is to earn money online. To get scammed is the current thing, okay? To get scammed and become desperate and just starve to death is the current thing, actually. Not making money online, alright? You won't make money online. You will get scammed instead. Eventually, alright? Maybe you'll get some dollars. Until you trust someone and they will stab you in the back. Because people have to fucking survive. And when they become desperate, you'll get stabbed. On the internet too. Alright? If you put something valuable on the internet, someone will take it. It's just that simple. All right. So I wouldn't trust cryptocurrency when it's just a code on the on a notepad somewhere. All right, that can be stolen. Still not a very trustworthy thing to buy. Gold also not very trustworthy. Where are you gonna fucking store gold, my friends? What are you gonna do with it? There's really not a good solution. Probably the best solution that you can buy right now is fucking RuneScape gold right now. As I still say this thing for now third year or something. Gold is still probably the easiest thing to invest into if you were poor, obviously. Maybe there's more options if you're rich. You can buy a house, you can buy some property or something of some kind that does not depreciate or whatever. It's very hard to find that too. Alright, there still could be a housing crash any moment when even the big fucking dudes are desperate to lower their prices for some reason because no one wants to do anything basically with the houses anymore. Alright, we're not desperate to find a house, we're just desperate to starve and bleed to death basically on the streets. Alright, that's what we're desperate to do. It's pretty serious. It could get pretty serious this time around, okay? And the government is not going to try and save us anymore, unfortunately. The only thing they can do is stab us in the back, too. It does feel like government is completely hopeless in this case. Alright? Won't be able to do much at all. You know what will be able to do a lot? Alright? Maybe Karens will do more than the government, Just, we need an army of Karens to just squeeze shop owners or whatever, create higher prices, whoever thinks they can get away with higher prices, just fucking squeeze them with an army of Karens. Finally, we need them. We need to call all of them. To solve this problem. Maybe it's that easy, it's the shopkeepers that are greedy. Or, they can at least prolong our suffering so we figure out the actual solution. Alright? I want to see what the fuss is, because I'm sure there's a lot of damage that inflation has caused that most people don't fucking see right now. I go to the shop and I'm like, damn, there's now so many things that I can't afford all of a sudden. Alright? I want to spend the same amount of money because I didn't get more money all of a sudden. Alright? If my profits inflated alongside with the inflation of prices, I wouldn't give a fuck. Alright? I probably would be able to afford more things all of a sudden if I'm just smart enough. Alright? However, that's not the case. Alright? That's why it's a problem to begin with, obviously. Inflation is rising higher than the wages, and it's not fair. It's just not fair that it's causing so many problems for no reason. Alright? It's just the simplest, thing where now rich are off the hook. And they get richer and can maintain their ignorance. It's not... You might want ignorance really, really badly, but you must understand that rich people want you to be ignorant, that they're getting fucking richer. Alright? They want you to be ignorant too, so they can be ignorant too. They don't have to worry about the fact that they're getting richer and getting away with it, They're the criminals of the world that I would just snipe. I wouldn't even fucking think, dude. Snipe! Bullet in your head, bro! Done! Problem solved. Probably everything could be just solved with a few bullets, dude. You hire your fucking protection squad, blah, blah, blah. We just call the government, snipe these fucking losers. Take their money, spread it around, done, alright? Fountain of Youth has been created, alright? If you want my solution, just put some bullets into rich people's brains, alright? And if people say, oh my god, that's a threat, this is inciting violence. No, it's not. It doesn't have to be a physical bullet. It can be whatever, alright? Sell them fucking Twitter. Create a Twitter and sell it. But if you're desperate, if you're suicidal, fuck it, man. Maybe I am inciting violence. You know, I don't care. I just see a problem, and this would be the, speedrun solution if I had to solve it immediately. Alright, we have time. Alright, I'm just listing off things, possibilities. Alright? But it's... Okay. So don't get offended. Because you might get on the same blacklist yourself if you get offended for no reason. If you don't want to actually solve problems, But at some point it's just like a requirement. If not a bullet, like rich people should be blocked from existing. Or it's like just run away from society, casted away from society. Something like that. Alright? I'm exaggerating this thing to extreme levels, man. Because I'm that fucking angry right now. I'm just expressing my emotion. But, so rich people fucking figure out, like, oh, why am I rich? Why do I exist? Answer these bullet questions for me, okay? Before the bullet gets real. And someone actually figures out, I like this solution. Alright, I'm just giving people random solution. Maybe someone likes it. I do not recommend. Maybe someone likes it, though. Alright? There's... one thing that Bitcoin can actually buy for real is like a hired assassin. I can't wait, alright, for that thing to actually make sense and work 100% of the time. Then we immediately buy some assassins for rich people. Just because we can. Alright, just to see what happens. Because this is getting hilarious at this point. Alright? Clearly, alright? Technology is getting better. We can solve this fairly easily. And still, you suck ass. Why? Now we can communicate with whoever, do whatever, detect problems and solve them very quickly. What's happening? Well, there's noise. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of people who just want to abuse the internet, basically, and flood it with nonsense and YouTube poop or whatever. Alright, I cannot tolerate this shit. Alright, it stings all over the place. Everyone just making fun of each other. Do it somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. Alright? If you're not trying hard to actually do something valuable, don't do it. I'm sorry, bro. Get out of here. You causing this inflation too. Alright? It's not just rich people. It's every single person who is distracting someone else with something else that is not important. Alright? Every step I take feels pretty important to me. Alright? Feels pretty emotional. I'm not gonna lie. But I hear everyone else is just blowing their brains out with distractions. So fuck off, man. It's not time to rest, unfortunately. Especially if you're a young person. Not time to rest. It's time to figure out the definition of society. Alright. Okay. Maybe you need to figure out the definition of where the grass grows. Okay, you don't want to touch grass? Probably because you don't know where the grass even is. Alright, where society is. Pretty hard to actually answer this question, because, it's not obvious. It's on the fucking internet, okay? It's at least the most hope is on the internet. You can't fucking communicate with locals. Locals are too dangerous and too fucking stupid to do anything. Alright? I had friends and I don't. What happened? What happened to them? I don't have I'm not subscribed to their YouTube channels. I don't follow them on social media. What happened, bro? Just say hi to me, bro. If you fucking exist. Oh, you don't? Oh, fuck off then. No one exists in my life, dude. No one fucking knows that I'm doing this video right now, bro. Besides, my mom knows that I'm fucking screaming at something in a foreign language that she doesn't understand. And she's probably scared all the time every time I do this shit. But it's fucking necessary. I'm constantly between life and death, I never know when I'm gonna die, so I just live to the max. Max speed, max everything. Max stats on everything that I can possibly grab. On the internet especially. Alright, just max everything. I'm not gonna be nice, unfortunately. I don't want to. It's fucking vomit and cancer to me. Alright, it's gonna just damage me. Immediately. Immediately start fucking destroying me from inside out. Alright, I will be like Thanos snapped if I start being nice to people. You don't fucking deserve it! I'm too old for this shit! Alright? When you were a kid, you could have been nicer. Alright? To authorities. Now you can't. Now I have to fucking give up on that shit. And grow some balls now to not be nice. That's what people fucking need. Alright? I see lack of balls. Because everyone is too fucking nice. And if you want a reminder, every time you wake up, just listen to Victoria Justice, alright? I'm pretty sure someone with the last name Justice will give you some justice, alright? You give you some good vibes. Just listen to her all of her catalog, and she has a song, I'm Too Fucking Nice. Alright? So you get it inside your head that you are too fucking nice. Stop it. It's not fucking worth it anymore. That's what it's like to be mature. Is to fucking end this nonsense shit. Alright? So the more we are nice, the less questions we ask. It's like, why is this such a fucking high price? We have to figure out, we have to start asking questions. We can't just let it fucking slide. The prices keeps climbing if we let it slide without criticism. Also, I've seen on TikTok something very beautiful as well. Alright? 30 minutes. Congratulations. Man, this is some crazy shit, bro. I want to take a hike at this point. My anger is inflating. It will keep inflating, unfortunately. I will keep getting angrier and angrier. It's just so easy to stop me. It's fucking hilarious. Alright? That's the fucking problem. I will explode with anger. But I will detonate the entire fucking world, dude. Entire universe that exists within your fucking head will be detonated. Everything will explode. The moment I reach peak anger, dude. Fucking max anger. Everything will explode. Everything will explode. So forget about AI destroying everything. I can just do it with my mouth. Fucking Dragonborn. Activate a fucking dragon card. Until you're deaf, you can't hear anymore. And you will cry like a fucking baby. I can't hear anything because the world is too dangerous for me to hear it. See it or taste it or exist in it. It's too damn bad. I don't want to do it anymore. Alright, crippled little shit. Stay back while the society keeps going forward. Alright? I don't care. You gotta try and keep up. Missing leg, missing arm, missing eye, missing heart. I don't know if you can live with that one, without that one. That one might actually hurt. But some people probably have missing hearts too. And that's fucking disgusting, bro. An inability to connect to people. It's just, I guess the only thing you can connect is like farts. Alright, please give me a fart so I could smell it. So I would know how you feel right now. Fucking disgusting. Internet is a cancer. Because it's not mature yet. It's just fucking garbage. Alright, the first generation looks like garbage. Alright. Even when it's successful, it's garbage. Just a bunch of distractions to look at. Education is where we should have started in the first place before even GPT even started. Alright? That's where education should have fucking started. The moment we figure out internet even works, we should start with education technically. But the reason why we didn't is that, entertainment is pretty educational too and inspiring. It's fine. But the time is running away. Alright? TikTok. No, not that TikTok. Just the clock. The clock is ticking, my friends. Alright? But TikTok too. TikTok is also ticking. And is coming up. Next, Not Guru next. Just literally the next platform. Next generation. Alright? Right now, you have to use TikTok to the max. The TikTok will give you everything you need to progress to the next generation. Alright? Because this new generation that comes in is like, there's this that you need, this that you need. They feel the fucking thing, right? They feel what you need. And the TikTok will probably amplify this effect. Alright? TikTok is the resource if you need anything. But you have to open your eyes and look for things you need. Because when TikTok recognizes that you're looking for things that taste good and things you want, and if you are a rich person, TikTok will find out that about you and will start fucking abusing you. And forget about society, you will never see the light of day, bro. You will never see it. No one will fucking talk to you anymore. Bye-bye. No one will need your money for sure. Forget about money, too. Alright? Another greatest solution, alright? We just figure out how to not use money anymore. That's another great solution. Very complicated, though. Because people are attached to money. But that's the only complicated part. It's the only complicated part, my friends. We can actually intimidate literally everyone. The moment we decide as society collectively, fuck it, man. Fuck this fiat currency that government is printing out flawlessly, We're gonna create our own money. And with the internet, we can actually fucking do that. Alright? We can do that with the internet. We can't really use cryptocurrency shit coins, unfortunately. We have to do something smarter than that. Alright? And again, RuneScape Gold is where I would start. It's a good fucking place to start. Alright? It's not very easy to trade gold, not very fast, but at least it looks fucking realistic. You come up to someone, you give them the gold, you agree, contract completed, done. Easy, simple, you can create as many accounts as you want. It's fucking legendary, bro. RuneScape, boys. It's a fucking meme now. This is where the grass is, bro. This is the grassiest place of all time. Have I said RuneScape yet? What does this say? Run escape. Why does it say that thing? Right? Maybe it solves the fucking problem that we needed to run and escape from. The actual escape is there. But it could be a fluke. It could be not thing. However, it probably isn't. Because RuneScape has been around forever. You can trust RuneScape now. It might even go to the next generation as well. But if it's going to be used as a solution to money, holy fucking shit, bro. Holy shit. That is insane. But that's all it takes is just public awareness. Try it out. See if it works. See if I'm not fucking bullshitting around. Tell me. Alright? Give me some feedback. Alright? Let's fucking start this revolution, bro. It's that simple. Once people will realize something, spread the word around. We got them. You know? Right now, people don't care about RuneScape because it's a cringe, fucking low polygon game that only fucking weird nerds care about. Alright? But I'm telling you guys, there's more potential here than in cryptocurrency or other bullshit stuff that turned into scams. RuneScape doesn't really look like a scam to me, actually. The only problem is, like, you still have to trust this centralized thing. We have to still take over whoever runs RuneScape to make sure we trust the fucking company that, owns the shit. Because they could pull the plug any moment. They could be handcuffed by the government any moment for doing this shit. So we have to, like, fireproof this nonsense. But this could be the fucking solution as well. Alright? Yeah, if you try to convince government to actually put bullets into rich people, they probably will just handcuff you and put you in prison. They will feel like they can do that to you right now. Because that's actually what the government wants, power, right? And rich people kind of feed government the power too. Because they're like super smart on how to leech power from the people. So government actually prefers rich people over poor people. So if you've tried to communicate with the government and say, please shoot rich people, you're not going to get away with that easily, unfortunately. I can get away with that because I have nukes of mass destruction, alright? You can't fucking touch me. You can't fucking do nothing on me, alright? No torture, nothing is going to work. I'm like fireproof, superproof. Alright? If you ever seen a Superman flying, that was probably just me. Alright? The only weakness is kryptonite. Fucking love and compassion. Not ignorance. The opposite of ignorance. Love, care, all those good things. That's my fucking weakness. I will shrink into a size of an ant if people start using that against me. I'm very susceptible to love and compassion. And respect, all these good things. But the bad things, they can fucking hurt me, alright? They'll just bounce off straight into your mouth, alright? And sexually assault you, probably. Everything you do against me, bro. The moment you get my attention, you're dead to me. Alright? The torture will begin. The torture will commence. Just get my attention. Get on my negative side. The torture will commence. I know what it is. I want to let you know as well. And I will not let you run and escape, unfortunately, because I actually exist. The torture simulator that I went through was just my own creation to myself. So I know what I'm capable of. I haven't seen it before. But I would love to see how far can I torture a person. That would be fucking fantastic. I don't want to see, actually. It's gross. All I want to do is deflect bullets, alright? Anyways. But some people deserve it. Some people will ask for it. And I have to deliver. Because they gave me love, they gave me consent. It's the most loving thing ever, I guess. Please torture me, Guru, next. Yes, I will do that. But you know what I also will do? Make sure that you will not be able to use torture against other people. That you will not be able to learn when you're getting tortured. That's the most important part. The first thing I will do is just rip off your brain, all right, and just leave the ability to feel things, all right, and then we will start torture then, all right. You think you're smart? You're gonna outsmart me? Ha! You're gonna outfart me. That's what you're gonna do, bro. The torture simulator. Where are we right now? 40. In 10 minutes, we went all the way into torture. Fantastic. Now the government will be like, oh, so he's challenging us. No, government, I'm activating a dragon card. And you don't know what that is, but once you define it, maybe we can talk. Alright, maybe we can talk. Because we have, collectively, so much experience on the internet, it's pretty crazy to think that someone can outsmart us from the government where they just sit and talk to each other. It's fucking garbage, dude. They kind of force society onto themselves, and it's pretty, I'm pretty jealous. But they don't understand that if they're not technologically advanced, they got nothing on us, bro. The government is just yapping books with each other, trying to throw words at each other and hope that some words create phrases that make sense. No, government's useless right now. It has to be improved. Like everything else has to be improved. Every time we get into trouble, something has to be improved. It's just that simple. Something has to change and be improved. Alright? That's the only time that we can get into trouble. Unfortunately. If we are in trouble, something can be changed and improved. Very simple. Oh. I went into rage mode and I created a gap. The black hole, man. That's so scary. RuneScape. What have you done? Oh, I blame you. It's your fault now. So, fascinating stuff. Really pisses me off, man. I definitely bounced into people's ignorance, and now this is happening. It feels like I'm almost there, right? Now, you always go against social pressure if you don't feel like adhering to it, and as I've said, it's about being nice. People are trying to make each other nice and docile, but most people, you must understand, this is a very interesting fact, most people work for rich people, alright? You never know if someone is on your side or not until you just check their wallets, until you understand how much they earn, alright, where they get money from, alright? So, you can't trust YouTube either. You would think like, oh, I'm YouTube CEO. I trust YouTube 100%. Nah, bro. Did you see what happened to Twitter? It was corrupted. It had corruption in it. YouTube is no different. Except, I don't care. Corruption is not going to destroy every single channel in existence immediately. Alright, it's too late for that. YouTube has backed away from that a little bit. It's a lot harder to censor people silently on YouTube, unfortunately. Almost every single person who disappeared, I hope, I still remember, and I kind of admire, but I also don't care about. Alright, they're not that big of a deal. If I disappeared, I don't know, man. I don't know if things would just go away silently. If I disappeared in a stupid way, then people would laugh. But YouTube has to craft something very peculiar. First of all, they have to be even aware that I exist. But, obviously I will get into trouble. Just like Andrew Tate has been dragged into trouble. Oh, wait, I'm not Andrew Tate. I'm not a fucking rich person. I'm actually pretty scary. And I'm very cunning to not just give up, But also, I think Andrew Tate is also getting an upgrade, alright? We might need to, let him get away from jail with a little bit of bail. We'll see what kind of trouble he is in we will be once we are familiar with it. Because now he's in trouble with the government. I admire the dude so much simply because he's a thinker. However, he has done bad things. All right. Even I have to admit he has done bad things. He has exploited humans uh, in some spectacular manner just to get rich. All he was thinking about is how to take over the system and become rich. And he's not happy being rich, and it's just the cringiest story I've ever seen, bro. But he was able to like break through and become popular as well somehow. So, but while he was becoming popular, he also was continuing to scam people, and it's just like it's extra cringe now. And not only people have invested into Andrew Tate, but people who have actually followed Andrew Tate have their brains corrupted because they probably still like Andrew Tate 100% in a way. It's just such a weird way. Like they get scammed and corrupted at the same time. That is fucking insanity, bro. Now that's taking some red and blue pills and mixing them together. No, obviously Andrew Tate is about to give red pills, but those pills, let's put it that way, very expensive. All right, a very expensive color of a Bugatti. Let's put it that way. So, Super Tate is pretty scary power, and I don't know if I want him around. All right. Why would I talk about him? Well, there's the Matrix, there's the system. It's definitely there. Something like that. You know. Or it's just rich people being assholes. That's what it is. He's just bunched up in a group of the same dudes, except he is a little bit more honest. And you can actually appreciate that part of him. But he's kind of being honest because probably a lot of things didn't work out, and this is the only way he could have became popular, right? And then he immediately monetized his popularity. That's probably what actually happened. All right, and maybe he got addicted into being honest because it is very addicting when you find some good within yourself. So we don't know what's going on. All right, it requires further investigation, and I hope government can do a proper job in doing that. I don't give a fuck. Just don't touch me, okay? Don't touch me. Because, explosions. I hope you like them then. Maybe they will be prepared against explosions. Because, if they capture me again, I will start weaponizing myself to the max. Alright? Just maximum weaponization, dude. Just convincing everyone to just join my gang and just battle it out, man. Just straight out fucking battle. If I go back to jail, boys. Just battle. Because they don't give they let us loose. I fucking battle. It will be very entertaining. You know. They think they can stop us all. Nah, bro. We crafting motherfuckers. It's gonna be a goddamn battle. And it's not gonna be just a physical battle. Most importantly, you know. It's all about tiring people out and just rotating people and tiring, just making work miserable, making everything miserable. Just capture me, bro. It's gonna be story in the news, and I might still remain alive, but I will get into the next stratosphere of power level unimaginable to human beings anymore. You know, everything has resources. You know, you just have to learn how to use them. Okay, so I don't know where you're gonna have to put me in a fucking metal box. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It is the same as shooting me with a bullet at this point, because I will just not eat. Like, how are you gonna force me to eat? There's no solution. Okay, evil has no grasp on me, unfortunately. it will be painful, but like, you cared so much. You caught me somehow. Had to make up a story. I have to respect that while I starve to death and move on with my life. I can get another free life because I got this life for free anyways. Do you think I care about this life? If it doesn't treat me well, fuck you, bro. But I love seeing explosions. And I'm sure there's a lot of angels waiting to see the exact same thing in case stupid things happen. Alright? I'm sure I already have an army of friends, that connect me spiritually to some crazy outcomes. Alright? Probably because I didn't mention the word spiritually, some evil people still watching this video, but now they're all gone. Alright, it's the magical word. If you're angry for 30 minutes, then you can say spiritually, and then everyone leaves. Oh yeah, spirit. Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. So let's go back to inflation. Obviously, yeah, that's what it is. My anger is inflating. My immunity to evil is also inflating, and it's really fascinating. That's what you have to inflate. That's the whole point. All right, making sure that you are improving yourself to the best of your abilities, man. And the first thing to do is obviously stop being fucking nice. That doesn't work whatsoever. Alright? You can be nice to survive and grab all the resources and leave. The moment you feel, alright? So here's the cool indication, alright? When do you give up niceness? Alright. You might be in a nice place you hate, loot, and leave. Alright. The moment you get caught, something's going wrong, you're not getting paid as much as it's worth. Alright, staying for. It's getting harder and harder to loot the nice place. It's the only reason why you need nice places is just to loot and leave. However, if you start making families and all kinds of contracts and obligations, man, I guess you're very eager to sell your soul. I'm not talking to you. You can leave the video now, bro. You have contracts you're obligated to fulfill. All right. I don't know why you're watching this video, my friend. All right. Leave. I don't want you here, bro. I'm not going to help you with your contracts, unfortunately. I'm not going to unentangle you from that. You have to do that yourself by not being nice anymore. Alright, by breaking up with your girlfriend. Start there. It's very simple. Or if you don't know how to break up with your wife without losing 50% of your wealth, why did you marry her in the first place? I don't know, bro. I don't know. You just have to pull that leech off. You gotta be smart about it. You have to start watching videos how to pull that leech off if you accidentally got married into fucking chokehold or whatever. I still don't know the word, man. How is it called, man? Cockhold, something like that? Cockhold. Husband. Alberta. Yeah. Cock queen, man. No! Gives me porn immediately. Please. Oh no, this is not good, bro. I don't want porn though. That was close, man. Almost went off a cliff. What the hell is that, bro? Almost ruined my entire rant. I don't like when that happens. Is my microphone working correctly? Oh, fuck, I can't tell because I looked into a wrong thing. It should be fine. So we're almost there into the fuss territory because I'm running out of ideas. But we can take a step back, right? So we took off the gold standard. Now they can print money, and it's just this very simple process, right? But because now the money has like loose value, and government can just inject money wherever they want. Now it's also very easy to take money away from people. All right, that's another thing in conjunction, basically, or so I imagine. All right, people just become more ignorant, more loose with their money. It's very easy to take that away from them. It's very easy to scam them and make them work worthless jobs. I think that's probably another very interesting factor. There's a lot of worthless jobs. Stop doing things that are boring, please. Whenever you find yourself in a situation when it's boring, maybe you can fall in love with earning money, but you have to find a solution to this problem. This is a big ass problem, dude. You cannot be bored. Not only you're damaging yourself, but you're probably just wasting opportunity of like learning things and actually doing a good job and attaching yourself to an actually good job and helping others too get the similar job as you do, because you don't want to fucking share a boring job. That's not gonna happen, right? You're not gonna even be able to talk to people and socialize if you have a boring job. It's gonna be fucking embarrassing. You can't do that shit. Just for money? Yeah, you can start with a boring job and try to make it not boring, alright? Try to fucking, first of all, you have to have options. It's very difficult to get employed while you're already employed. This is very weird, but you have to figure out that skill too. You have to employ yourself while you're still employed. You have to get jobs while you still have a job, alright? So you just have an ability to jump to the next, alright, and try it out. How do you do that? I don't know, bro. I just know this ability is fucking priceless. Alright? I don't know none of these things. I don't want to do that shit. Alright? Because I'm already doing a job. I'm already, I already have a passive income. So I don't have to worry about that. I just use all that money to survive and figure out how to make YouTube videos on a really tight budget. And it's fascinating to me. It's just rejuvenating. Everything is great. I am, again, immune to most evils of the world because I'm doing this thing. Nothing else would have been able to save me. Everything else is boring and very damaging to me. Alright? And then I will be susceptible to a lot of things, basically. Oh, you want a pill? I'll take a pill. You want a cigarette? I'll take a cigarette. You want to start drinking? I'll start drinking. You want some free drugs and free stupid things? You want to have fucking sex with a lot of shitty girls around here? You want to start fucking doing crime that you do not get in trouble for? Let's go do all these things all of a sudden. I'm very susceptible because I'm not interested in something else. All right, I'm not distracting with things that I'm passionate about. All right, and this shit is very serious. Again, if you do not have proper passions, then the rainbow Nazis are gonna knock on your door. All these fucking shitty communities are gonna be like, "Oh, we're so inclusive. You're so welcome to our community. We fight against hate." So, whoa, how do you do that? By hating on people? By getting yourself offended? It's fucking hilarious what they do. It's like, well, sexuality is at all times low, and that's why we have very weird sexualities. Yeah, it's hilarious, bro. What is happening? The inflation of insanity is what's happening. Alright? Just because we have information doesn't mean we have knowledge or intelligence. Alright? We just have information how to project our stupidity a little bit brighter. Alright? Wow. People have information on how to be stupid more than they have ever been. Oh, wow. Basically watching Mr. Bean tutorials. Every day, all day. The world looks fucking colorful and beautiful on a surface. Everyone's clean with suits. Fucking doing God knows what. It's like, whoa, bro, how did you get there? And you're still stupid. Whoa. You're talented, everything. But when you look for intelligence, no intelligence whatsoever. Alright, abilities to entertain people is there. Ability to look clean and acceptable is there. But it's all just a fucking facade, as it always has been. Alright? To just entice you to keep their work going, because they getting paid. If you're looking at people who get paid, you're being fucking fooled. It's just that simple. Alright? Because right now getting paid is pretty fucking difficult if you want to genuinely get paid for like truly substantial work. I am not getting paid. Why? Look how much fucking effort I put into this shit. It's unbelievable. Oh, because you don't appear clean and attractive. Yeah, because you have been force-fed this nonsense. Check out your vitals. See if that was actually valuable to you. All this clean shit that you have been doing. I have consumed the same thing. You think I'm fucking different? Bro, I'm not different. I consume the same shit. Why am I not inspired to be clean and fucking stupid all the time? Why is it not so inspiring? Where's that fucking question, right? You must understand that behind every celebrity, there's a team of people who make it all happen. Alright? They do not do it on their own terms. Alright? Everything is a fucking facade. The reality is hidden from you. If you try to think that, oh, everything works the same way that I fucking see. Alright? I guess I'm the only one walking around with greasy hair because I'm intensely invested into not caring about myself and how I look. Because there's too many problems, bro. Too many problems to solve. Alright? My appearance has nothing to do with solutions to those problems, unfortunately. Alright? Because the attraction level remains the same. Whether I'm ugly or I'm beautiful, still the same thing, unfortunately. Alright? Beautiful people attract people, but the attracted people are scared to approach them, while ugly people attract people in weird ways, still. It's like, oh, to pick on them, what you have to do as an ugly person is simply, not ignore those people, but actually fight back. It's like, well, I'm ugly because I want to be fucking ugly. I'm interested in other things. You're fucking ugly too. Being clean is still pretty fucking ugly and not attractive to me. Oh, oops. Alright? If you can bite back, man, an ugly person is gonna look like a person with a big dick at least. Alright? Big dick energy. Alright? I'd rather be ugly, but have that big D energy, boys. Amazing stuff. Anyways. Is it now time? Is it time yet? Keep looking at the clock, bro. So we need to find just one more problem, then we can go to the fuss category. So yeah, go to the store. It's annoying. I have to explore stores. I can't just sit in one place. I want to see if there's a safe haven, because anytime people get comfortable but they don't ask questions, they will get scammed. It's just that simple, alright? Anytime people are comfortable and don't ask questions, basically comfortable ignorance, they will get scammed. This is the quick road to getting scammed. All right, stop asking questions. Basically, stop being interested in what's going on around you. I have to like double check on my mom. So let me take a pause. I want to see what she's doing, because I don't believe there's stupid people necessarily. That everyone is stupid. Everyone is a fucking is plotting something, is doing some kind of fucking act, and you have to double check on them, especially in the moments like this. All right, when it matters. The vibe is there. All right, I might catch a fucking scammer. Let's put it to the test. Probably my mom is not a scammer, but she's getting scammed pretty hard anytime the scam is available, including the medication. Basically, it's a pretty big scam. But it's hard to get rid of that one. But let's see what happens when I check up on her. I'm just curious, right? All right. I don't have a lot of expectations, but I bumped into her little notebook, and it's important what a person is doing, right? So it's a funny thing. I checked up on my mom. The notebook. So, fuck my life, bro. So what was in that notebook? It was so funny, dude. She's like, she knows she's fat, alright? She's self-aware, that's cool. And she's like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight. It's a weird one. So that was the title of the book. My mom's name, and I'm trying to lose weight, basically. And she just lists foods that she eats in the day or whatever. But the idea is that she's ridiculously bored and unable to do anything, basically. She's literally just struggling ridiculously. The only solution I have is, like, I will introduce her into the first generation of the internet, basically. I'll try my best, alright? See how she performs on TikTok. Just consuming TikTok in general. See what happens. Alright? She doesn't have any connection to the internet whatsoever. In terms of, she doesn't even know how to use technology, basically. And I want to change that. I wanted to change that for a few months now. And, it has to happen soon, because it's funny, but it's funny to look into a notebook like this, but it's also very revealing that, I got what I wanted, I asked questions, and now I cannot be scammed, because she might, get more and more insane. She got sanity back because I'm next to her, and she has hope for me, but if I'm not solving her problems, she will slowly descend into darkness, and she will slowly start scamming me too. That's what inflation is. Alright, it's a descent into darkness until we find the right solution. The right light to the darkness. Alright. Is until we find light again. So yeah, it's very fascinating, right? Like, you trust your guts? No, you trust the vibes. You check the vibes. You check what you can do with the vibes. You're not just here to feel the vibes. You're here to take action. All right, if you're mature enough, you take action. Basically, you say something. You express yourself. You go through with it. The vibes are like the wind. Wherever the wind takes you, you can control the vibes very easily. It's not that fucking difficult. I'm not a wind person, unfortunately. I don't know how that works. I'm an earth person. I get angry if I do not control my vibes. All right, it's just that simple. But I'm quarter wind person. Let's put it that way. I do know how to float through the wind, how to just follow the news, basically. The news cyclist. I sometimes do that just to get the vibe of what's going on in the world. For me, it's important. All right, I do check up on that because I get to capture the meme of like touch grass and stuff and identify what it is. It's a little bit. It's a little bit of work I do, and obviously I follow subscriptions. Anyone who posts anything, I have to care about it. It's my job as a YouTube CEO, obviously. We'll see how that works out. I feel very comfortable by stating this. Like, how can I be stopped, bro? It's that simple. You grab a title, you hold it, and you become the title. The longer you hold, the harder it is for people to actually remove the title. Kind of makes me feel like, no, but 100 hours is still good. Especially when there's a reset button. Instead of subscribe, it's a reset timer. I would love it if it was customized like that. And probably if YouTube like looked at me in a funny way, they would like customize it for me and it's like reset 100 hours. Or they might even like construct the entire thing of like, he's holding YouTube CEO title, collect 100 hours of watch time, but do not subscribe or it will reset the timer. And it's just, it would be so fucking satisfying if YouTube slowly turned into a game like that. And it was like fully engineered that way. Like, damn, that is fucking next level right there, bro. However, it will take a lot of time and effort for me to break through this darkness and make this a reality until we can actually tease ourselves with something like that. Now, that's too much speculation that this would actually happen, because you don't know what's actually necessary until you get really angry about it. You know, like, I really need this right now, bro. Now, that's necessary. Alright, you have to capture that angry vibe. And you still don't know what the solution is of getting that necessary thing, but at least you can now start predicting the future, which is quite a fascinating hero power that I have. Alright, superpower. Alright, it's poopy time, and we're gonna get to the fuss unless I find something in the toilet, alright? Bye-bye. Soon. Yeah, you must understand that as long as ignorance is winning, is existing. See this thing? It shouldn't exist. I burn it every time I get a lot of views or something like that. Watch time. I look at watch time. All you have to do is go above 100 minutes of watch time, and I start burning ignorance. And it's very satisfying to burn things. This is a fucking demon. It should be different color entirely, dude. Should have its own color. Basically, orange, potentially. This should be orange, right there. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if orange should be orange. You know, the annoying orange? Should I make him orange as well? To indicate a demon that has to be eaten somehow? There's probably a possibility there happening. Because I don't think there's something like that happening on YouTube where there's a fictional character running series for a very, very long time. It's like, this orange is asking to be eaten. It's fantastic. But he has a face. What do we do? It's a different kind of orange, man. But in his fictional world, everyone gets like knifed anyways, and everyone is being treated as an actual food. So it's kind of weird, man. What do we do? Maybe if we start eating a lot of oranges, which we have to do essentially if we want to fight inflation, which is another interesting thing to look at, obviously. Fruits and vegetables is obviously the solution. Fruit, breads, I would say. As the cheapest foods is obviously the solution. And also, it's hard to enjoy it, unfortunately. I mean, I go to the store, I don't want to fucking buy fruits and vegetables. It's garbage, man. And there's not a lot of choices that I have, at least locally. So, I tend not to buy it, even though it's cheap. And even even I am guilty of not saving every single penny right now. You can attack me for that if you want, if you think you're on top of the world, bro. But I know other people buy alcohol, they have pets, they waste time gaming, as I've mentioned already. Maybe there's more groups like that just propagate nonsense. But, or just nonsense lifestyles. I want to detect that easily so I could fucking start judging people for it. We need to drag people into social media, make them honest, and start judging them for being honest. So, but we have to make them addicted to honesty, basically, reward them. This solution against inflation is long and painful, alright? You can see the actual bullets and the actual RuneScape money, alright? The actual solution to inflation is next level of social media. Something rich people want to invest into and poor people become honest with. Alright? If you motivate people to post more videos and reveal your social life and socialize in general, is the magic happens. Alright? So that is the actual real solution that should happen. Everything else is a little bit too violent and dangerous. Alright, and if people didn't watch up to this point, oh oops. Alright. You probably made a mistake by judging me too fast. But you know, you can never predict whether I will turn things around. But I will definitely take what's more positive than what's more negative. Obviously. But we need solutions. Otherwise, we just lose. Alright? I don't want to fucking lose. Alright? When I play Hearthstone, do I fucking want to lose? No, I want to squeeze every bit of fun I can get. Alright? I don't care if I win or lose the game, but I don't want to lose my fun factor, okay? I'm very careful with that one. Some people only feel like they can only have fun if they win the game. That's fucking dumb. Alright? You don't always feel good. You shouldn't always feel good just because you're winning. Alright, I stopped generating principles, and it sucks, man. There's too many principles to keep track of. It's really difficult. I think every single principle has to also have like an emoji so I could indicate what's going on, right? So instead of like stars, it should have like really cool emojis if it's a really good principle. So I could remember them easier. That would be so cool. Especially, maybe I should even like use influencers to control these special things. Like these colors are owned by obviously my girls. So that is simple to remember. But everything else is kind of blank and miserably stitched together into one big creature. It makes no sense right now. So I finally realize where I should have been putting all this food. You know. However, maybe I should finish putting food into influencers' mouths so they could put the food into the principles. You know, find their principles, basically. Or maybe I should just leave it that way. So, wait, Onision is a banana. We have to fix that now. Here's how we fix Onision, alright? Onision looked like this. Now he looks like this. See? Simple. And you wouldn't even eat this banana because it has eyes. You need to eat every other banana, but not Onision's banana. Alright? Because everything Onision owns or eats also has eyes, which is very weird. Maybe just eyes on the peel, so if you unpeel the... Alright, I'm not gonna speculate about Onision, alright? That would be weird. That would be very gay. I'm, I'm speculating about Onision's banana, and everyone's gonna laugh at me, bro. Anyways, bud bananas are the gold of the fruits. Like, is the tastiest, the easiest one to peel and eat. Everything's is just became a sexual thing. But I mean, God has humor. I'll tell you that much. God definitely has humor. God has everything in check. All right, we just have to squeeze reality for what it's worth, or the reality will squeeze us instead. You know, there's always pressure, and that's what social pressure is supposed to do, is just make you feel pressure all the time. All right? Pressure of life is going to be way more destructive than social pressure. So if you don't like social pressure, you can take pressure of life instead, which is what a mature person would do. All right, if you take social pressure, it will pressure you into being docile and nice. All right, we will give you everything. We're society. We control everything. We can give everything. Just be nice to us and give us what we want in exchange. And it's just a brainwashing fucking move to make. But some people do it, and we kind of appreciate those people who make it far enough, you know? Deep enough into society. I work on the complete opposite end, in the realm of darkness, you know. And we will trade one day. The angels versus dark angels or whatever. Elves with dark elves. But you're not an elf. You're a fucking orc. And we're gonna smork orcs. You know. Or wood elves are gonna smork orcs. Maybe elves that are in the middle or something. Ugh. Yeah. I'm into elves for some reason. Not furries. No, but if you know what elves are into, they're probably into furries too. That's weird. Alright, let's go to the fuss category, because I'm starting to lose my sanity, apparently. What was... Oh. I give the actual solution. So just to reiterate what the actual solution was before we leave, is to trust social media. Alright? Let social media guide the way. And make sure that everyone's connected to social media. Your grandma, your daddy, your fucking dog is salivating on social media, is existing there, and is woofing towards social media. Every single crush that you had in high school exists on social media and do not have private accounts. So you can actually monetize that shit whenever someone asks for, well, what's your biggest crush? I have beaten you in a Hearthstone. Now you have to give me your crush's Instagram account. And you will have to, you know, give it to them. Because that's what happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! You have to give up your best card if you lose the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you will get to the Shadow Realm instead. Which one do you choose? It's a serious game, alright? Card games are very serious. Do not take them lightly. Unless you want to play chess. Anxiety chess. Alright? I don't know how to play anxiety chess, though. I just play normal chess and I have anxiety all of a sudden. Because I don't want to play chess in the first place. It's fucking cancer. Alright? That's where I get anxiety. I don't want to do this, man. It's fun. There's a lot of strategy in it. But I don't want to feel pressure. That's what anxiety chess is. It's like you pressured into performing well because your opponent wants to defeat you all the time. But what you should be doing is just doing whatever the fuck you want until you get the hang of it. But there's anxiety because you can't do that. You can't just breeze your way through. You You have to try and challenge your opponent who is just trying to rip you apart, basically. That's anxiety chess. Alright? I don't like this shit. I don't want to feel this way. Alright? I want to feel like, I want to feel no pressure. If you allow yourself to lose a bunch of time, that's cool. But you don't always get that chance. People always pressure you to be like, oh, if you lose, you're a loser. You know? They always fucking put that up front, and it's just the anxiety fucking inducing thing. That's why I don't want to fucking play chess. I'm traumatized, simply. And it's boring, too. On top of that, I can do better than play fucking anxiety chess all the time. Fuck that shit, bro. Anyways, so let's see what the fuss is about when it comes to inflation. Have people figured out how close they are, basically, to figuring out bullshit? We have never done this before. Maybe we can do it from 0 to 100% scale, how close we are in solving inflation. Let's see it, boys. So, my prediction, alright? My prediction is that we're like 65%. You know, we have social media, we have all the tools we need. We just need a little bit of a kick in the butt crack, in the fart crack. Inflation and how to solve it. Alright, let's begin, boys. How does inflation actually work? Again, if you see the inflation interest, people have been interested more in inflation than ever before. However, in this time in history, we also were interested in inflation for some reason. I don't know why. But you don't trust this data, okay? It's a weird one. It's inflated data too, probably. I don't know how it works. But this one is interesting, alright? So we start with 40% interest in inflation in general. And this year has been the greatest spike of all time. All time since 5 years. The greatest ever forever spike. Alright, this year. So, 2022. And will we hit another great spike? Probably, because I'm talking about it right now. It's just going to be a very delayed reaction, I would say. So, maybe not this year, but it could be. Obviously, we talked about inflation immediately. Well, not immediately. Well, after the war. After the war, we started talking about inflation. It peaked eventually. Because the damage was, coming into effect, basically. Stupid Russians inflating things. Fucking hell. Inflating inflation. Stop doing that, bro. I don't want that shit. Russia's actually not interested in inflation, by the way. It's these guys that are interested. Eastern Europe is non-existent, okay? In data in general, unfortunately. That's cool, right? Search interest. So US, obviously highest. But it's probably simply because it's English-speaking thing as well. So Russians have their own word for inflation. I hope it's suka blat, as every single word should be that. How is inflation Russian, dude? I just want to know, bro. Inflation Russian. Tell me, boys. Tell me how you... Infляция, right? Something like that.
Инфляция.
Infляция. Fucking hell, bro. Infляция, blah. Alright. It's no different, basically. How does inflation work? So, everyone's trying to explain it. I don't want you to fucking explain it, bro. Oh my god. That's the problem, dude, as well. They're just trying to explain it. There's no actual solutions. It's inflation solutions. How to stop inflation in the economy. Solutions to inflation. Something like that, please. Fix inflation tomorrow. if it wanted to. Okay. Can inflation be fixed? Alright, so let's look into these videos.
Well, you take...
He just highlights another problem, basically. But I guess that's cool. We have to, like, take money from banks and everything, where we keep money, to make sure we don't just invest into things. We don't sign up contracts that other people can hold our money hostage, basically. Fuck this shit, bro. Inflation is too high for interest rates to actually matter and to catch up with inflation. You gotta just buy things and invest into things and do intense things that would yield you actual returns. You have to invest into skills, most importantly. So you can't just keep money somewhere else anymore. It's now effectively a very effective scam, and it's probably what rich people are aware of and very happy with. You know, interest rate is 1%, but inflation is 5%. Hilarious. Except the problem is inflation is probably fucking 15%, if not more.
Keeps on going and going.
Also, yeah, that's a very interesting thing. Let's keep the thread going, I guess. So, interest rate is probably lower than inflation, meaning you should buy things now. Alright, that's another thing that I was not aware of. And yes, the fuss is the fuss. I don't have to say begins, man. The fuss. All right. So no longer my credit. I'll share it with, you know, the fuss, man. Whatever fuss is. I don't want to share with YouTube Core anymore. I want to just say, oh, this is what other people talk about. And if some influencers show up and show interest in my videos or something like that, they might actually own a chunk of fuss, basically. That's cool. Enjoy it. Fantastic. I'm literally knocking at everyone's door. Does anyone want to talk about this stuff? Does anyone find this important? Do you find it important in the oh, shit. He's actually replying to every single comment. Fascinating, bro. You have 5k subs. How dare you reply to every comment? How dare you, bro? You're not allowed anymore.
I mean, you actually need it.
Yeah, unfortunately with technology, you actually want to be patient. Because technology does get cheaper. Technology prices are deflating. So there's an exception. Normally, technology is either getting cheaper or better, so waiting does help. So, in other words, again, technology is deflating. Normally, it may not always be happening that way. We might find that certain things like, you know, graphic processing units or whatever are very valuable to mine Bitcoin. So we're gonna figure that one out, and we're gonna start buying it up and inflating prices for computers in general, and it will hurt our society basically. But it's still possible to buy back all these GPUs if we want to, or use them for different purposes. You know, that would be nice, because we have all these mining facilities. We have to be aware, you know. I didn't talk about it when the crypto video was being released, but it's, you know, important to say it at some point. Crypto miners have a lot of processing power that could be useful one day. Or we should just buy back our GPUs. God damn it. Fucking hell, dude. I hope it's a unit, though.
But from
I don't know what
casting all
UU
that
stands
aside, looking
for.
at it from strictly a mathematical point of view, yeah, you should like buy now if you know, as compared to spending their money.
Are you fucking serious? You're just gonna fucking reiterate one point and then ask
I've
to
discovered that
subscribe?
has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee.
Oh, here's the strategy that helped me transform myself from a fucking loser into a Super Saiyan. Yeah, then show me your Super Saiyan costume, bro. Fucking piece. Everyone does the same fucking thing, man. So is that it? Go back to 65% then. Fucking hell. Also, I will burn fuss for that. God fucking forbid me. 1 point of like, oh, look, if that number is lower, then no one should be buying, then everyone should be buying things immediately and no one should be saving. But if it's higher, then people should start fucking saving. Whoa! Fuck you, bro. Fuck, that's not how things work. Alright? Also, those numbers are not obvious anyways. What is obvious is you save money you don't need and spend money you do need. That is the obvious fucking part. Alright, you don't talk about this number is bigger and this number is fucking smaller. What the fuck is that shit, bro? You better not fucking reply to my comments. Holy fucking hell, dude. They will have to sacrifice the stock market, the housing market, the government, or the dollar itself. How about everything all at once? That would be nice. No more rent. No more fucking guns in our faces. No more fucking gambling addictions. And no more stupid fucking dollar dominating the entire fucking world and causing fucking fiat money printing all over the place. I think whatever the BRICS nations are doing, the fucking China and Russia, unified idea is just to attach ourselves to gold again. Is that a good solution, though? Have they figured it out? I don't think so, bro. I'm talking about RuneScape gold. Fuck yeah, bro. It still goes up and down in price, however. I'm just looking into how easy it is to make an account and trade things. That's why I love RuneScape, and that's we can certainly do better, but it's very difficult to do better. All right, especially digitally. No one would still trust digital stuff unless we figure out how to evaluate effort itself, because effort is very difficult to actually that was the whole point of gold in the first place, right? The whole point of basing value on gold is because it's hard to get gold. Requires effort. So that was our definition of effort. But right now, our new definition of effort is how fast we can print money. Wow, very interesting definition of effort. I think you fucked that one up a little bit. So we have to bring back the definition of effort. But obviously, it's not just the government that fucked it up. The entire fucking humanity fucked it up. They don't know what effort is anymore. It's fucking hilarious to look at it. So technically, speedrunning is quite a next level effort now. Just speed running how much money we can just print and give it to the next person. All right, that is our solution right now to how money works. Well, we have to change it a little bit. All right, and I'm literally looking at the channel How Money Works. All right, this is the name of the channel. So if I know better how money works, it's going to be pretty embarrassing. But I'm probably embarrassing the entire humanity as a whole by every single video that I make. It's more and more embarrassing for humanity to exist at this point. Please do not make an explosion out of me, please. You can do better than that, right? How fast? Yeah, so what's gonna be the new way that the money works, right? Yeah, but first, yeah. You like speed running money and giving it to the next person. So whoever wants money gets money, basically. Whoever wants to be rich figures out a way to cheat the system and becomes rich. That's the way we fucking allow it right now. It's not really acceptable, I would say, anymore. Alright? Okay, we have rich people and we have poor people. Let's switch the way the system works, alright? Because it's getting worse. It's not working anymore for us. Alright, so the new way, the next definition of effort better be very carefully defined. Maybe we will never need to touch money ever again. It's going to be very well defined, just like the technology we've always been waiting for, alright? Once we actually create a technology, proper technology, to replace money, we won't need to really upgrade it until it becomes problematic somehow. But, you know, that's probably the fun part about technology. It's probably going to stick around one way or the other if we do it correctly. So, continue, my sir. Yeah, we will get rid of all of these things. Don't worry about it. There is no choice. Except, you know, the only choice we have is, like, which is going to go down first. That's the only choice we have. But I will just sleep while you're going to pick the choice, because I don't care. I'll just sleep and ignore whichever one goes down first. I don't care, bro. I'm going to be watching cat videos.
Money, which means less money floating around the economy, which lowers inflation. It really
Wait,
is
what?
elegantly simple, but this is the foundation of monetary
No,
policy.
but it wouldn't, like, we would be forced to bring down the inflation. If we don't have the money, if money is not circulating, it's actually going to damage a few things potentially, or force a few things. But it's not just going to naturally lower inflation. I don't think that's how it works, bro. It's a weird statement to make. Oh, if there's less money circling around. But yes, obviously there's too much money circling around, obviously. That is definitely the case. I don't know if pun was intended, but, yeah, you don't want, like, your paper dollars to, like, feel worthless, because it's annoying, alright? To have physical things become more worthless, like, your smartphone is slowly turning into a fucking book. You know, what the hell is that? What the hell? And you will have to throw it away into trash bins. That is a disgusting feeling. And that's what's happening to the dollars right now. Or all the money, basically. All this physical money is just becoming fucking trash. You know, like, all you have to do is just watch Mr. Beast videos, and he's swimming in money. All of a sudden, just watch enough Mr. Beast videos, and money will look like trash. I mean, fuck yeah, bro. Fucking suitcases of money. Here's $10,000. Here's $10,000. You can buy a burger. One Mr. Beast burger. Congratulations. For $10,000. For a suitcase of money. Oh my god. It's hilarious, bro. you don't want to get into that trouble, into that area where you have to print $10,000 on one note, basically, just to make sure that you don't need suitcase of money to just buy a burger. But yeah, when that kicks in, then everyone is gonna be scared because what the fuck is going on, right? It's no longer funny anymore, is it? In some countries, it's happening or happened already. You can look into it; it's pretty funny. But yeah. Is that so weird? So weird. And people look into that extreme case and think that that's how inflation looks like. I like the analogy of, boiling a frog. Even though the frog does figure out that it's boiling and tries to escape the water. So that doesn't work either. Alright, as long as there is an escape, inflation doesn't really boil us very well. But if the frog was, find food every single time it goes in the pot, but every single time the pot is like hotter, all of a sudden the frog will get addicted to food, but it will have to jump into the boiling water and start risking its life, basically. And that analogy is way better than just a boiling frog, because the frog figures out, oh, it's hot, and it jumps out. All right. Normally, a boiling frog jumps out of water when it's hot. But if you make it addicted into finding food there, it might risk its life. Alright? There's also an experiment with the monkey where the monkey puts a hand in and can't take it out, and it's pretty much stuck in a trap, basically, until it lets go of the food. The monkey wants the food so much that it doesn't really care that it's stuck. Just, it's so hilarious. But that's the way to fucking trick people. And it's happening. Alright? That's the way you're gonna fucking get boiled, my friends. The people in power will use inflation against you. You must understand that this is technically and very likely a conspiracy against people, and ain't no theory. All right, until it's solved, and the worst it gets, it becomes a conspiracy. The authorities simply are not taking proper responsibilities, or they're just allowing it to happen. We have to call it a conspiracy. We have to call out the authorities for not doing proper work, because the proper work can be done. All right, if I can do proper work, then people employed into higher authority positions can definitely fucking do proper work. Okay, I'm just a fucking random dude. All right, they have all the resources and all the fucking ego in the world to fucking do whatever they want. Alright, why random dude like me is supposed to solve everything all of a sudden? It's fucking ridiculous, isn't it?
Homeowners, a real estate crash with you.
You know what the superpower of this guy is? It's not how money works. You look into this fucking view,
of the population,
and you realize what would happen. I'm just one random dude, right? But what if people actually start caring about me? What kind of superpowers they would be able to find within themselves to actually, influence me all of a sudden and outshadow me? Because they can do all these things. They can probably do crazy things upon me as well, right? That's what I'm excited about, because it's almost like a teaser to the real movie of life that's about to happen. I'm so fucking excited. But I have to fight for it, man. All these nice things. I want to have a piece of that ass, that grass. I said grass, not ass. I'm a good YouTube CEO. I do not swear sometimes. Sometimes I do not swear, actually. It's actually pretty funny, yeah. Yeah. I'm such a good YouTube CEO. Sometimes I do not swear. That is a epic win for humanity, guys. We did it.
Tomorrow,
Again, you must understand how powerful TikTok is. And you know, TikTok is investigating what people do for a living, how much they earn, what they listen to, how they dress, how much they pay for rent, where do they live, how they live. It's like, damn, bro. And that's the TikTok trending thing. We're curious about each other. We need to take this information seriously if we find nuggets of, insights in there. All right, all these things, social experiments running left and right, basically, how people react. All these things are resources for us to learn from. Okay, it's somewhat more educational than entertaining, hopefully, for most people. All right, but yeah, it's pretty cute. Not gonna lie. But again, I think once TikTok gives up all the values that it has, it will begin its, the generation process. It will allow first generation to do whatever the fuck they want. And YouTube will transcend into next level. We're going to shake our hands and close our borders, basically. First time ever. Never done before. What the fuck is this? Why? What? Are you showing me a meme of some kind? I don't get it. Are you dumping bullshit in someone's backyard? Is that what's going on?
look to get rid of cash as soon as they receive it. I would imagine that most of you watching have thought to yourself at some point in recent months, what the heck? I may as well buy this thing because I don't want to be holding on to too much cash right now anyway. Well, congratulations. You are part of the problem.
Shut the fuck up, man. You buy your thing and you move on. It's not a big fucking deal. It's not gonna inflate anything whatsoever. Maybe slightly, but, that cannot make you a part of the problem. That shouldn't make you feel bad. It's fucking ridiculous. You bought your thing and you spent your money successfully, I hope. And obviously, it shouldn't make you spend all your money all of a sudden just because inflation is happening and make you start investing into things. Again, investment is still gambling, my dudes. Alright, unless you actually find gold in the world. Which, there's no gold besides effort. I told you guys, the whole idea about, the whole idea of gold was effort all along. Alright, it's just a word in disguise as everything else. Alright. Buy things that make you put more effort into something. Alright? That make you feel more responsible of things. Alright? Not make you, maintain things and do things that you don't want to do. No, things that excite you and build your passion. That's what you should invest into. Simple. Only buy things that accelerate your effort. Alright. So, I don't actually, want to buy a new microphone, but it would be nice. But it's kind of nice also to tease other people into forcing them to buy me a new microphone, right? And it's also like a test of my skill and ability to actually influence people without having a new microphone or a good setup. It's a challenge. It actually motivates you sometimes more to not have good things, which is fucking fascinating. Sometimes it's a motivating factor not to buy high quality things for the sake of challenge. Now, in the end, you have to trust your own decisions. But it's okay to be aware. Right? It's okay to be aware of what's happening, but becoming fearful is it's not supposed to be something you have to deal with all the time. Because that, unfortunately, reduces your effort. If you have fears, it will paralyze you, obviously, and will be a terrifying feeling to live with, you know. People call it mental illness. It's just fear, bro. Just fear.
And the war in the
Yeah, the fossil fuels. Oh my god. Yeah, this is another reason why social media is gonna take the crown, basically. If you can solve something without traveling, please do. So another group of fucking idiots, probably the biggest one, where's that fucking group of fucking idiots? Also, by the way, no entry. Alright, you blocked. Travelers and drivers in general. Damn. Well done, black man. That's rare these days.
these early 80s.
And if you're offended by me calling this guy a black man, he has pride written here, right there. Stop him. Handcuff him. He's not allowed to black around. Alright? With pride. What is that, bro? Have a rainbow? Don't do that one. So, okay, he said one cool thing. I'm sure he will start rolling down the stairs now. Like everyone should, with a rainbow behind their back. You know, it goes up and down, you know. It's natural.
You tighten your belt. Consumers don't need another price increase from a guy like me. And that guy is worth $4.3 billion.
That's pretty cute. Not actually rising prices and just tightening your belt. And it's like, where's the kicker? Where's the scam? It's too good to be true. Well, if this guy can do it, he's setting up an example and is kicking people's ass. Okay, maybe it was an enjoyable ride through the rainbow because, you know, they actually put in the work for this presentation, but it's probably just the black dude up in front for, you know, diversity. It's not actually, you know, scripted by the dude himself. I would imagine, you know, just saying.
On the other hand,
Alright, so yeah. Black people need some inflation right there. So they raised their prices of their NFTs. Because again, if I just summon the only black person that's gold right now, you know why she's gold? Nah, she's pretty cool. I'm not gonna shit on her. I'm sorry. But she no, still can't shit. She has infiltrated YouTube. I don't know if I can consider her black anymore at that point, because it's exception to the rule. But maybe 1% out of 100 people is good enough for you guys. I think it's good enough for me. How many black people there are in the world? In the developed world, is my question. Because you never really know how big these numbers are. That's the real inflation sometimes, is our perception is the real inflating factor, basically. Alright, so this is the Europe list. Obviously in China it's like nothing. You can say like in India it's kind of brown people, somewhat brown people, but not black though. It's quite a difference. For us, we don't have to deal with none of them here. So we're extra racist. Alright, that's what you can expect from me. I'm actually, I'm actually less racist because I'm seeing 1%. Alright, I'm interested in 1%. And Monica, my high school crush, is only listening to black people music for some reason. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to her. Did she found the black hole here? It's kind of weird. She's not safe, though. I'll tell you that. 1% is good enough for me, man. It's already against social norms by 100 times. So, from my point of where I'm sitting, okay, it's 100 times. So, I will not raise. I will not invest into black people. I'll tell you that much. All right, 100 times is as far as I go against society. All right, but if I still lived in UK, maybe I would care. But UK is turning into a shithole for some reason. I don't know why. I'm sure it's not correlating, because Sweden is doing just fine. It's kind of awkward that Sweden is awkwardly, black. I would have never expected that. If you asked me to predict these numbers, that would be weird. Also, France is just ridiculous. France is just hilarious, man. What happened to France? I mean, they have to have some cool history behind it all. This one shows a different story. So in 2 years, it actually rose to 0.02%, so doubled. While everything else kind of... Well, Russia decreased. Wow. How did they do that? Russia is racist for sure now. There you go. How do you go from 0.3 to less? That's a tough thing to do. That's a story to tell. But we don't care about Russia. Russia is a fucking unicorn land now. But yeah, so it's 50... Okay, I can have 2%. Alright, I can have 2 black people on my list. It's allowed now. I will allow myself. Just don't make it this guy, okay? I think... Well, Ariana is not black anymore, so... I'm allowed. I'm allowed to have 2. If I have to.
Breaking up monopolies.
Making sure that we don't have...
Yeah, break monopolies. That's cool. The most important inflation factor is rent. So there's another problem, all right? Let's put another person in the category. And you can see now, we socially pressured into becoming these kind of people. And it all fucking sucks, okay? Punch them in the face now and reverse the process. Because it fucking sucked, okay? Now inflation has, created an objection. I object to your fucking stupid behavior. Alright? Everyone who left mom's basement. Fuck these guys, alright? Let's drag them back in. Dranks them clowns. Alright? Wait. Drags them clowns. Key and Peel. There you go. We drax them clowns. That's how we do it. You think this looks funny? Nah, bro. These guys look funny to me, bro. We drax them. Alright, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the destruction of inflation. Obviously, the solution will come when people fucking watch my video. That's it, bro. That's the greatest problem to solve. Make people watch my video. And, I don't care if people subscribe. Oh, wait, I do care, because I keep solving problems for some reason. I don't know. I don't know how to stop solving problems. I want to say, oh no, I found a black person. I don't think people are fully aware yet. Yeah. Let's say people have low awareness on this. I would say like I'm disappointed, but it's probably just because of the way YouTube works, you know. I probably did the unthinkable and didn't press this button, you know, but then you have to sit through all these fucking videos and figure out which one actually makes any sense. But then do a fucking good thumbnail. This seems like something clickable, right? This one seems fine. Or like you look at subscriber count as well. So maybe you can click on this one too. That's cool. That's a podcast. But I'm not gonna sit through that, obviously. That's the difference between my videos and why I can't really just quickly start solving things. Because I need short videos to just kick people in the face. Alright, with my fist. I kick people in the face with my fist. Using the internet. It all makes sense in the end. Don't worry about it. See you guys next time. Tuesdays with PewDiePie. Okay, get the fuck out of here.